Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Price. These next few months are especially powerful time of change for light workers. Our physical energetics are going through readjustments that have been and, of course, will continue to build over time. But this relates to what Ariane has been calling the tri-wave brain flow that they've been talking about for almost 2 years now. And it supports integrating our universal nature more consciously, our connection, our wholeness into the physical, which is this year's overall energy. The building of the energies each month is important as we embody the infinite mind, which is what that tri-wave brain flow is all about. Not just right left hemisphere dominance, but adding that subconscious to frontal lobe to the conscious mind connection increases that overall capability to connect into the superconscious. We are going through a lot of purging energy, especially with the fluctuations in the Schumann resonance, with solar flares, astrological alignments. But these create a shaking loose, like a stirring up that can be uncomfortable mentally, emotionally, and physically. Fatigue, anxiety, lack of focus, emotionality, etc. Yet we are also integrating a brainwave flow that aligns more with our evolution into that greater connection with the subtle realm. So it may also feel like moments of big downloads or energy flow, increasing intuition, light language, channeling, more pineal flow. But of course, through all of it, your empowered focus must increase also because that's what helps you integrate that opposite so that you're implementing more stillness, relaxing, and therefore flow as we're blending the physical realm of action, things that we're accustomed to, and the subtle realm of resonance. And this, of course, is supported by the energies this month, which are foundations. And let's talk about what it means for us now. Essentially, the topic of foundations is a call to focus in on our foundations with our physical needs, like proper nutrition, sleep, exercise, play, meditation, de-stressing, etc. Things that help support the physical body so that you can then stay more open. And that means what are your mental and emotional foundations also? How are you consistently thinking and feeling? How can you shift your focus? Can you get more moments of quiet? They don't have to be hours long each time. Just those little moments can make a big difference. And how can you nurture those into improvement or transformation when that's needed, which is, of course, the opposite of avoidance? So focusing some consciousness on your physical, your mental and your emotional foundations, and adjusting or relaxing as appropriate. Get out in nature, etc. Things that help you relax, building on last month's energies of integration. Now, let's talk about the energetic aspects of foundations that I was guided to focus on. Ariane has been saying for a while that we're at a time of the spiral intensifying. And when a spiral is spinning faster, going against that flow is more difficult and, frankly, pointless. The spiral is naturally strengthening those strong bonds that are resonant, and it's separating or spinning off weak bonds. And we experience this with time, feeling like it's going faster, increased chaos in the world. Because of this, it's a time of letting the internal become more dominant as you move with the flow, even as we're in the realm of linear time and action. Your first action is always internal. And as you relax to receive from life more, the chaos or the speed is calmer in your experience. That's those opposites connecting. And this is the foundation that is ever more important. Letting that internal, subtle focus become more dominant while staying grounded, embracing, and consciously creating the human experience. This blends it into a divine human being. And it's why we've spent years learning to navigate our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, doing healing, making new choices. All of this is to create a coherence in our energy field so the heart-mind complex is tapping into the infinite engine of creation, the subtle realm, more easily and naturally. And as Ariane shows us, that our subtle bridge is our thoughts, it's our emotions, it's our intentions, it's the vibrational communication that is in constant flow with life. Subtle speaks directly to subtle. And our physical component of the bridge is between the physical body and the subtle body. So, of course, your physicality, vital, but so are your thoughts and emotions. And then the energetic bridge between that begins at the DNA level, the interface between your vast Akashic history, the earth, and even the broader environment, the field that we're in, and then bridging into how the physical body builds. So, of course, to oversimplify it, your DNA mechanism is how your subtle information builds your body. But your DNA also responds to your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical choices, or your environment. It's part of your energetic physical foundation. Your meridian system, chakra system, your axiotonal system, your Merkaba, all of these work to form your light body, and they are foundational for your evolution. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are how you first take action with your evolution. Your intention is the totality of your vibrational data. And while that's ultimately a lot of detailed information, it is the foundation of your being. It's the foundation of your choices, your desires, your experiences. And we see this amplified so much right now as the masses, the mainstream is coming to terms more with the amount of intention that is opposite to what's expressed, or disempowerment narratives, manipulation, and straight up lies, y'all. But we have a built-in discernment system that does require some level of balanced empowerment and awareness to be able to utilize it properly. And as we build on relaxing into integration of last month, that's to help us connect in with our intuition or the broader communication, and to be able to receive more. And speaking of receiving more, I have a couple of speaking events coming up in Sedona. In September, I will be at the Sedona Transcendence Retreat, speaking about light language, doing a journey on the land with light language, and a discount code is on my website until September 1st. Also, in January, I'll be channeling Ariane at the channel panel that Rob Gautier is creating here in Sedona, and actually online passes as well. Rob is the most heartfelt channel. Plus, Daryl Anka will be there channeling Bashar, Lisa Royal Holt, Wendy Kennedy, and more. So please don't miss that amazing lineup. So visit my website, jamieprice.com, for more information about those upcoming events. So Before I give you the intention this month, let's review. So, we are in a cycle of deep change. It's long lasting, it's not just this month. Yet, as that spiral tightens, relax into change and integrate so that your choices and your actions are rejuvenated and they're coming from inspiration rather than so much efforting against the flow. This month, notice your physical foundations. How can you support your physical body more? Notice your mental and emotional foundations and adjust, transform, or focus as appropriate. This creates a healthy environment for your DNA to do its wonderful job of creation and communication. A healthy foundation changes your chakra system and therefore your light body. And we'll be focusing a little more deeply into that next month. Now, the intention this month, I love it. My foundation is peace and love. My foundation is peace and love. And I know you may not feel like that every moment. I certainly don't, especially with all the energies that are happening around us, whether we're aware of the details or not. But focusing on your foundation of peace and love helps to weave and integrate that in more. And according to Ariane, peace and love are synonyms for each other and essentially the foundation of life. Love is the binding force of life. It is the core of life because life loves life. And even in this density, the opposite of loving actions still lead into the resolution of love through time. So disengage from disempowerment narratives as much as necessary and as much as possible. Peace is an active state of such deep knowing that life's natural flow toward love, that your energy field is open to that flow of love and not closed off to new information and creation. And when your foundation is peace and love, even if it's moments at a time, you are weaving or integrating the natural and unconditional support of the subtle realm. You are integrating the foundation of life in that broader sense into your life. You are integrating the vast infinite engine that builds worlds into your life, into your body, into your beingness. My foundation is peace and love. Repeat it daily. Repeat it when things are easy to build the activation. Repeat it when things aren't easy and you're holding a boundary or dealing with a challenge, so you build the release. The spiraling of life, activation and release, two sides of one coin. Release the weak bonds of delusion, build the strong bonds of peace and love. My foundation is peace and love. I hope you have a powerful Lionsgate in August and enjoy the crystalline soul healing and light language.
Mema arat aklel renan satshairumat nam akrorat aiklel renum otsuch orkrad and it okrorat im sanot shonkratet am krel renan et at sam bren krandat il renun shot am kroremat in het eret akrol renan sun steirat ratat I kromahat renan and sukurt and akrol alashtanumat im mnar akrandat ansteiruk okwa krat ikret sancharat unum sakrelel na hurut end kroirum an stormat sancharuk okwam kan ekrandat hin adarat sucharakrel ernena am branak endet sancharakror tend aklel kor kramat ansuch krem hakrien nandat al shanan sachakror at irakrond mnahretend at seachuruk Koreteklel herna an sukrormam. Mnam stuk randat and ikruret sel grandestan unsum charok ko korot akriarat ham am. Stannen suchokroret el rekreret hand iem. Hamram akrandat or an sachorut o koram brahada kan okroret kam suchorum and erko koa tiegra. Sanoko. Kranat sham anchurukot okua, karat kuradam hal renanat in, num stayukrur teni ad an okrorataka, su shan okua, krandat ham sukurm, kanam chakriat and, son charakranda, kramal aranand atansan, stanonot sukuradamak eko koam, akrana an suchokroratend im, bnamak an sut okurat il ranin. Sokwa shayaka samshokwa akranat han anam sanchat rorat al ranam an sanchert grem hania an ukrorat aur anend sanatand kwa